The snow crunched under Malik's worn sneakers as he cut through the back alley behind Lincoln Ridge High. The icy Michigan wind bit at his cheeks and clawed through his thin jacket, but the cold didn't register. Not really. Not compared to the heat burning in his chest, the kind that shame leaves behind. Just an hour ago, in the middle of the school cafeteria, Jace Turner had stood on a chair holding up Malik's lunch, a dented container packed by his aunt with leftover rice and beans, and said loud enough for everyone to hear, "Yo, check out Chef Discount. What is this? Leftover charity drive?" Laughter erupted like it was rehearsed. Some kids laughed because they thought it was funny. Others laughed because they were afraid not to. But Malik just sat there jaw tight, staring at his tray. He said nothing, did nothing. His ears roared with shame and fury. Back home in Philly, that kind of disrespect was a line you didn't cross without consequences. But this wasn't Philly. And he wasn't here to fight. He was here to survive, to graduate. Uncle Joe had made that clear the day Malik got off the Greyhound. "Don't get caught up proving things to people who don't matter," he had said. "You're not here to win battles. You're here to win your life." Still, as Malik walked alone down the alley shortcut, those words competed with the fire in his blood. His fists clenched inside his sleeves. He didn't want trouble, but he wasn't afraid of it either. Then came the sound. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Heavy footsteps behind him. 3 sets, familiar rhythms. He didn't turn around. His posture didn't change, but his heart beat once, hard, and then steadied. "Hey!" a voice called out, mocking and cheerful. "There he is, the quiet storm himself." Jace. Of course. Flanked by Dex and Tyrell, like always. Jace's varsity jacket caught the light as he spread his arms dramatically. "What, no words today? No apology for what you did back there?" Malik kept walking. "I didn't do anything to you." His voice was calm, measured, but each word felt like a stone. "Exactly!" Jace's cheer vanished, replaced by heat. "You embarrassed me by acting like you're better than us, sitting there like you're too good to clap back." They moved to block his path, the alley suddenly feeling narrower. Dex cracked his knuckles. Tyrell leaned against the wall with a smirk, arms folded like a bouncer. "I'm just trying to get home," Malik said. Jace stepped forward, the scent of gum and aggression wafting from him. He shoved Malik. "You're gonna learn some respect today, Philly boy." The push didn't make Malik stumble, but something clicked in his chest. A switch. He remembered the late-night training sessions with Uncle Joe, not just the jabs and footwork, but the lessons about staying in control, about not reacting out of rage but out of purpose. Dex threw the first punch. Wide. Desperate. Malik weaved under it and landed an elbow in Dex's ribs. The boy dropped with a whoosh of breath. Tyrell rushed in, fists swinging like a wrecking ball. Malik ducked, pivoted, and swept his legs. The big kid crashed down hard, stunned. Jace's eyes went wide, just for a second. And in that flicker, Malik saw the truth. Jace wasn't brave. He was used to power, not resistance. Jace charged, head lowered like a linebacker. Malik sidestepped, grabbed the back of his jacket, and used his momentum to slam him into the metal dumpster. The clang echoed down the alley like a bell tolling the end of a fight. 12 seconds. That's all it took. Malik stood there, steady, breathing controlled. Jace sat in the slush, nose bleeding, jacket torn, face pale. His eyes weren't angry anymore. They weren't even scared. They were confused, lost, like something fundamental had just shifted. Before anyone could speak, a loud whistle cut through the cold. Coach Maddox rounded the corner, eyes wide. "What the hell is going on here?" Jace opened his mouth to twist the story, but Malik spoke first, clear, honest. "They jumped me." The next few days were a blur. Meetings in the principal's office, phone calls to guardians, concerned teachers, and a tense school board hearing. Questions came in waves. Why didn't you walk away? Why did you have to fight? What were you thinking? Malik thought of the kids back home, the ones who never stood up for themselves and just faded away. He thought of the way people like Jace only stopped when someone made them. He didn't fight out of pride. He fought to stop the cycle. At the school assembly, They handed him a mic. He didn't want it, but he took it anyway. The gym was packed, eyes staring, judgment thick in the air. The mic squealed as he leaned forward. "I didn't come here to fight," he said, voice low but firm. "But I won't apologize for defending myself either." His eyes found Jace, arm in a sling, sitting with his parents in the crowd. "Some people only understand one language. I just made sure we finally spoke the same one." The room was silent for a second. Then the applause started, slow, then steady, then strong. Not because they all liked him, not because he became some kind of hero, but because, for the first time, they saw him, the real him. Malik didn't smile. He didn't gloat. He just stood there, silent and strong, letting the moment settle. Because some lessons only need to be taught once. And he had learned long ago. Silence doesn't mean weakness. Sometimes it's just the calm before the truth. If you like this video, please subscribe to the Story Hub and press the bell icon.